Hi guys, and welcome to Ivy Studio. Today we'll be doing a 10 minutes morning stretch, and I personally really enjoy this little sequence. I do this nearly every morning to warm up my body, to get my body flowing. I can't wait to share this with you guys, so without further ado, let's get started.
We're going to start in a seated position, however you find it comfortable, with your hands on your knees or in your lap. Finding your center, finding your breath. Feeling the connection to the floor or the mat. Feeling your body, soreness or any tension. And from here, slowly begin to roll your head in half circles or full circles. Bringing your head down to the shoulder, down to the chest, and up to the other shoulder. And either continue back and forth like this or add in the full circle motion by bringing your head backwards and then towards the other shoulder. Now come forward onto all fours, and we're going to stretch out our fingers. You're going to keep your fingers on the ground and lift your palm off the floor, starting with one hand. Keep moving up and down and maybe holding it up at the top. And then switch over to the other hand, lifting the palm. I love doing this in the morning because my body is usually very stiff. From here, we're moving into cat and cows. As you inhale, bring your stomach down, chest forward, and look up. And as you exhale, round yourself, curl yourself in, and look inwards. Continue in your own breath here, moving up and down. Adding in any intuitive movements that would feel good to your body right now. From here, bring your right foot back and straighten out your right leg. Move yourself back and forth here, stretching out our right calves and hamstrings. Switch legs, left foot back. Move back and forth. And slowly bring your leg back. And slowly lift your hips up and come all the way up to downward dog. First downward dog of the day, so pedal out your feet. Bend one knee, straighten the other. Bringing the straight leg heel down towards the floor. Move intuitively to your breath. I love doing downward dog in the morning. It really gets into every corner of my body and it feels amazing. From here, walk your feet forward to your hands and let's find a forward fold. Another pose that I love doing in the morning. It just really gets into my lower back, in general just my whole back and my hamstrings. You can rock a little bit from side to side here. Maybe rocking your head as well. Keep your body moving as we're warming up. And opening up our body. From here we're going to come into a squat pose. So bring your feet out, open up your feet and your knees, and bring your hips down, coming down into your squat. Bringing your elbows to the inside of your knees, palms together. Again, feel free to move, rock from side to side. And just feel into your hips, first hip opener of the day. Then slowly come back to your forward fold, once again finding our rocking motion. And this time we're going to bend into one of our knees. So let's bend our left knee and straighten our right leg, or keep it as straight as possible. Then move your body over to your bended knee, so over to your left knee. Slowly come back to center and straighten to the other side, bending your right knee, moving your body over. Slowly come back to center and walk your feet back to downward dog again. This time bring your left foot forward and step your foot to the outside of your left hand, keeping your right knee in the air, and begin to make this rocking motion again back and forth, opening our hips. Now bring your right knee down to the floor and keep yourself supported on your hands or on your elbows. You can even relax your back foot here. Breathing into your body. Now lift your upper body back up again and move your left foot into the center. Take an inhale to lift your arms up to the sky, and then bring them down behind your back, interlace your fingers, and open up your chest, coming into well-deserved back bend. Gently bring your hands back into the floor and move your hips all the way back so you come down to seated. Now your left leg is straight and your right knee is bended, so your right foot is on the outside of your hips. And then fall forward, bringing our hands forward, walking our hands forward towards our foot. You can grab hold of the foot if that feels comfortable. Keep yourself supported. Slowly come back up and turn your right foot around, coming into a half butterfly pose. So our right foot is at the inside of our left inner thigh. Our knee is out to the side. This time coming down sideways, so look towards the side. Stretch your right side body. Then inhale, slowly lift yourself back up. And bring both your feet into a seated position again. Roll over to all fours. And then walk your hands forward so your chest comes down towards the floor. Your hips are still in the air for our melted heart pose. You can keep your forehead into the ground or your chin into the ground. We're just stretching out our shoulder blades and shoulders here. Keep breathing. And slowly come back up to all fours, continuing with a few cat and cows. Inhale as we lift up, and exhale as we round in towards our chest. Keeping your own pace here. And then slowly bring your hips up and find downward dog once again. Bring your right foot this time to the outside of your right hand, keeping the left knee in the air, and then rock a little bit back and forth. Settling your left knee down and again supporting yourself on your hands or come down to your elbows. Keeping a static hold here, breathing into your hips, and exhale, see if you can find a little more relaxation. Slowly bring your upper body back up and bring your right foot back to center. Take an inhale, lifting your hands up, and then bring them down behind you, interlacing your fingers, opening up the chest and the shoulders, finding your back bend. And slowly bring your hands into the ground and move your hips back, come all the way down to seated. This time our right leg is straight and our left knee is bended, our foot down by the side of our hips. Fall forward. Either supporting yourself with your hands or maybe grabbing hold of your foot. Breathing into your body. Then slowly come back up. Turn your left foot around, so this time it's at your inner thigh. And then come down sideways this time. Again, supporting yourself however you find it comfortable, either on your hands or maybe grabbing hold of your foot. And you can turn your gaze downwards when you have your stretch. And slowly lift yourself back up and bring both of your feet in and find a comfortable seated position. Bringing your hands on your knees, palms up to the sky, ready to receive. Allow a few more rounds of neck rolls here. I'm doing it a little slower this time, just to completely feel into my body. And then find a normal seated position. And let's end this practice with a few deep breaths. Allowing your inhales to reach the bottom of your stomach. And as you exhale, allow all the air to leave your body again. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. I hope you enjoyed, and let me know if there's anything you'd like me to share. Namaste.